Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to all of you who are joining us for the National Training Agency's online career guidance series. My name is Malaika McIntosh, and today I'll be guiding you through the process of career planning for your future. So once again, welcome to all of you. We'll go through our presentation this afternoon, and then we'll have a question and answer session after. So let's start by determining what is career guidance. We'll begin by talking about what is career planning rather. So career planning is basically a step-by-step process whereby a person determines their career goals and what path they take in order to achieve those goals. Determining or going through the process of career planning can help you navigate your professional life successfully. This can start from finding your first job all the way to enjoying a rewarding career. With careful career planning, you can take steps to evaluate your professional options and develop a strategic plan for achieving your goals. It involves some mapping the key steps of your professional future by identifying what fields you want to pursue and also developing your long-term objectives. There are 5 key steps to successful career planning. 1, you must research and discover. 2, compare your possible career paths. 3, identify careers that match your skills. And 4, establish SMART goals. And finally, number 5, develop an action plan. So we want to jump right in. The first step is to research and discover growing job markets and potential career options. The simplest way to begin your research is by asking questions. You want to talk to your family, friends, and even colleagues about their jobs. Here's some things you'd like to ask about. You should investigate what skills they use, what are the qualifications they have, what do they like or dislike about their jobs, and also what type of experience they earned before their current position. You can also research some of the top companies and seek out professionals in the fields that you are interested in. Use your social media platforms to help you learn about various organizations that interest you. You can also attend online or in-person networking events or set up informational interviews with experts. So for example, students that are considering university, sometimes you may be able to set up an information session or maybe some sort of interview with the department that you are interested in to get more information about the programs and even the careers that evolve from those programs. Some of you may want to acquire hands-on experience, and to do this, you should try to pursue volunteer opportunities, internships, or even job shadowing experiences. To explore growing markets, talk with the experts in the field to learn more about the exciting opportunities that they foresee. Your next step for successful career planning is to compare possible career paths. So a lot of the time, we have a number of careers that we might be interested in, but we have no information. So here's what we're going to do. Make a list of the potential career paths and begin comparing those options. There are 3 key points that you want to consider for comparison. 1, qualifications. 2, the earning potential. And 3, its personal value. So when it comes to qualifications, you compare these for each of the career options. One may require more skills than another, then another may require you to have a degree or even an additional degree, which could be more time consuming or even more expensive as compared to other options. So this is something that you want to look at carefully as it impacts your time and also your finances. Secondly, you want to compare earning potential. For each of the career options that you have listed, you want to compare what is the earning potential of these careers. Remember, one career may have a substantially higher income as opposed to the other. This may or may not be of importance to you. So comparison is key. Finally, you will also want to compare the personal value that each of the career options can add to your life. An example of this might be one career may offer you the flexibility to be creative or even the opportunity to work from home. One career may offer you the opportunity to develop more of your personal qualities and the relationships that you aspire to have, while another may inspire you to produce some of your best professional work. So comparing the personal value that careers can bring into your life is of importance as well. Comparing your possible career paths is a lot like listing pros and cons. So you create a list of all the career options that you are thinking of, and we are going to list the pros and cons of each. That's step number 2. Compare your possible career paths. The third step in successful career planning is to identify careers that match your skills. You want to choose a career that best suits you. Have you ever noticed, or rather, have you ever experienced poor customer service? Most of the times when you run in or have an experience with poor customer service, you'd hear or you would assume that this person doesn't enjoy what they do. Comparing your, or rather matching your career to your skills can help you avoid this pitfall. So you're going to list the careers that you are interested in, and you are going to compare those and match those possible career paths to the skills that you have. So first and foremost, choose a field that makes you feel confident and successful. This means that it will be something that you enjoy doing and you also succeed at. Take a good look at your technical skills that you learned in school or maybe at work, and also match the career and also match those to the career that you choose. So let's think about some of the technical skills that you can acquire over time. Some of us may have learned how to produce some product, or maybe we have the know-how in operation of heavy equipment. Some of you may be able to teach concepts to a classroom. These all depend on your own personal skills. Some of us might know a bit about dressmaking or even have culinary skills. Those are your own personal technical skills that you would have acquired through the classroom or through work. These are very important. Ensure that your skills can be matched to the career that you are choosing. You would also want to think about your soft skills. Don't forget these. These are the personal behaviors and traits that you have acquired. An example, some of us can say that we are dependable or we have excellent communication skills. Maybe you're a great team player. Those are your soft skills. Ensure that your soft skills also match the career that you are choosing. Be sure to make a list of your technical and soft skills and match those against the career path that you are considering to see how well they fit. Ensuring a good fit between your career and your skills, again, helps you avoid the pitfall of not enjoying what you do and ultimately producing poor customer service. The fourth step in successful career planning is to establish SMART goals. Getting to the career that you want can sometimes take years. Therefore, you will need to divide broader objectives into smaller goals so that you can track them. Creating SMART goals can help. Let's break down that acronym. Make sure that your goals are, 1, specific. That means make your goal as precise as possible. You want to ensure that you know and understand what your goal is. Always be able to explain precisely, specifically, what is the goal. Also make sure that your goal is measurable. Quantify your progress. I know a lot of students, we may not like tests. We don't enjoy that aspect of school. However, tests can help you identify where you are at and how much farther you have to go. So this is a way to quantify your progress. You may have aptitude tests, there are skill tests, and a variety of other tests that you can undergo in order to determine where you are at and just how much further you have to go. Also make sure that your goals are attainable. Set goals that you can achieve. I always tell students, when it comes to careers and the variety of careers that there are, you want to be able to set goals that you can achieve. We can't achieve each and every single career goal. So therefore, you want to be able to go through steps 1 to 3, getting down to a minimal list of possible career choices and create goals that are achievable for you personally. Next, you want to also make sure that your goals are relevant. Any career-related goal you set should genuinely matter. This means that you should tie your career goals to something that is meaningful or has purpose to you. This makes achieving the goal all the more possible for you. So an example of this might be you would like to become a restaurant owner, or maybe you would like to become a nurse, and it might be for the purpose of helping persons. That's a personal purpose that you have. Make sure that the goal is relevant by tying it to something that is meaningful to you. Your goals should also be time-based. That means give yourself some deadlines. When there's no deadline, most of the time you will end up not meeting that goal or achieving that goal. So ensure that you create a deadline which helps you stick to achieving the goal. The fifth and final step of successful career planning is to develop an action plan. This step involves creating a map for your professional future. And what does a map help you do? It gives you a sense of direction, ultimately letting you know what's next. So here's what you need to do. Review the SMART goals that you have created and chart the steps that you will need to follow. Now you have already identified the what or the goals that you'd like to achieve. Now you must determine how you will achieve them. And this is where your map becomes important. Now be reminded that you may not have to create a map all on your own or from scratch. There are maps available to you via the National Training Agency for a variety of different careers, and these can really help you chart your career path. You should put your map, or the steps rather, that will help you achieve your goals on paper or on some digital calendar to help you establish a schedule. Now, you don't have to make this step boring. You can be creative. For example, you can create a vision board or even write yourself an essay as to how you will achieve the goals that you have set out for yourself. Keep your career action plan readily available. Make sure that you can see it and review it regularly. As you complete steps in your action plan or achieve small goals, make sure you check them off and reward yourself for the achievements, both big and small. Small rewards can help motivate you to keep going. Sometimes things can change. Don't be afraid to make changes to your career plan. Often, as we grow and we experience different careers via persons or maybe career fairs and your research, your career plan can also change. So revisit and revise your career action plan as is necessary. Remember that new opportunities, technological advances, personal priorities, and trends in the economy can all cause essential career planning changes. So don't be afraid to make those changes. So there you have it. 5 steps to achieving, or rather, 5 steps to career planning for your future. Let's review those steps. So the first one is research and discover growing job markets and potential career options. The simplest way to complete your research is by asking questions. Do your research online using your social media and other platforms to help you learn more about different organizations that interest you. Also, reach out to others. It may be at a university or an organization that you are interested in. Reach out and acquire hands-on experience, either through voluntary work or internships. This will help you with your research and discovery of various job markets and possible career paths. Step 2, compare your possible career paths. Now, this is really about listing the pros and cons of each of the careers that you are interested in. Remember the 3 things that you want to compare. The 3 things that you want to compare are qualifications, the earning potential, and also the personal value that each career path offers you. Step 3, identify careers that match your skills. Remember, you want to choose a career that best suits you. You want to also choose a career that makes you feel confident and successful. Ensure that your career matches your technical and soft skills. Step 4, establish SMART goals. Getting to the career you want can sometimes take years. So make sure that your goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. And finally, step 5, develop an action plan. With all of the other steps, the interaction may be minimal. However, with your action plan, you really need to get going. It requires you to work a little harder. Creating that action plan doesn't have to be boring, and you don't have to do it alone. The National Training Agency can help with its already prepared career maps that you can find on our website. You can create a vision board or even write an essay to creatively express what your action plan looks like. So there are the 5 steps, once again, to successful career planning. At this time, we want to open the floor for interaction for those who have joined us. Should you have any questions, you can feel free to voice those questions or even type them in so that we can discuss. Okay, so I see we have a question about making a career change. And this is actually one of the possibilities that may arise in career planning. Some of us may already be in a specific career or have a certain job, and we are looking to change that. What can we do? First and foremost, your career planning options are still the same, or rather, the steps to career planning are still the same, even though you may already be in a particular career. So, you want to go back to the point of establishing those goals. If you would have created those goals prior to when you got into your first career, you want to go back to those goals and then see the changes that you want to make, or the reasons for wanting to make a change. So those reasons may be tied to the skills that you have acquired or the qualifications that you may have acquired over time. It may also be tied to the earning potential of the career that you are currently in as compared to the one that you want to be in, or it can be an issue of personal value. So you want to take a look at those things and firstly decide on the move that you'd like to make. If you are already aware of the move that you would like to make, you must determine if you need to acquire more skills or an additional degree. You would also need to determine, aside from the skills or the technical skills rather, determine your soft skills that would need to change or upgrade for the career that you are currently looking at. This is actually a discussion that you can have with the career guidance officer at the National Training Agency. We offer one-on-one career counseling for those who want to change careers, or those who are still have, or those who still need assistance rather for career planning. So you can contact us here at the National Training Agency, and I will give you a view of all of our contact information. So there you have it. You can contact us at 672-7107. That's the National Training Agency, and you can ask to speak to our career guidance officer, who will guide you through the process and the steps on a one-on-one basis. Thank you. Okay, so we have one other question about our location. The National Training Agency is located on the Mulchan Sutran Road of Chaguanas. Let me give you that slide with our contact information once again. Okay, so we are located in Chaguanas, right next to Upper Level, for those of us who know Chaguanas a bit. So you can contact us via telephone at 672-7107 for any further questions on career planning or simply career counseling, which you can do one-on-one with our career guidance officer. Is there an age limit to accessing our services for career guidance or career counseling? No, there's no age limit. All are welcome to access these services from the National Training Agency. So this session will be made available via our platforms that you can see here. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and also on our YouTube page. You can find the National Training Agency on YouTube, and we will make this session available on all of these platforms for the general public. Okay, so we want to thank you all for joining us so much this afternoon for this career planning session. Please be reminded that our sessions continue tomorrow and on Wednesday at the same time. Look out for those. They will be interesting and informative. So please be on the lookout. And for those who want to share this session, you can look out for it being shared on our Facebook and other social media platforms, as well as our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for joining us.